Hi everyone, and welcome back to Learn English Easy and Fast. I'm Alex, and today we have a fun and educational episode for you. We're going to talk about how stories can help you learn English faster and better. Plus, Sarah will read a couple of short stories for you to listen to and practice.
Hi everyone. I'm excited to be here today. Stories are such a powerful way to learn English. We all love listening to stories, right? They make learning fun and help improve your listening and vocabulary skills.
Exactly. So, why are stories such an effective way to learn a language? First, they help you hear how words and sentences are naturally used. This makes it easier to understand conversations in real life. For example, many learners struggle with understanding how native speakers use connected speech and contractions. In stories, you can hear these patterns in context.
Yes. Stories also help you remember new words. When you hear words in a story, they are connected to emotions and events, which makes it easier to remember them. Plus, you get to hear grammar in action without worrying too much about the rules.
Another benefit is improving your listening comprehension. The more stories you listen to, the more familiar you become with different accents, tones, and ways people express themselves. It also helps build your confidence when speaking English.
And stories are great for understanding culture. Many stories reflect the traditions, values, and ways people live in English-speaking countries. Even short stories can teach you cultural expressions and common idioms.
That's right. Now that we've talked about how helpful stories can be, let's listen to the first story read by Sarah. This will be a simple story to help you practice listening.
Today's story is called The Lost Hat. Listen carefully, and try to focus on new words and phrases. Story 1, The Lost Hat. It was a sunny morning, and Emily was excited to go to the park. She put on her favorite blue hat and ran outside. While she played with her dog, Max, the wind suddenly blew. Emily's hat flew off her head and floated up into the air. "Oh no! My hat," she cried. Max barked and chased after the hat as it flew higher and higher. Emily ran as fast as she could, following Max. The hat landed on a tall tree branch. Emily tried to reach it, but it was too high. Just then, a friendly man walked by. "Do you need help?" he asked. "My hat is stuck in the tree," Emily said. The man smiled, picked up a long stick, and carefully pushed the hat off the branch. It floated down, and Emily caught it. "Thank you so much," she said with a big smile. "You're welcome," said the man. Emily and Max went back to playing in the park, and this time, she held on to her hat tightly. I hope you enjoyed the story. Did you hear any new words or phrases? Listening to simple stories like this is a great way to practice English.
Thank you, Sarah, for reading that story. Now, let's take a few moments to review some of the vocabulary from the story. Vocabulary review. Float, to move lightly in the air or on water. Example, the balloon floated away. Branch, a part of a tree that grows out from the trunk. Example, the bird sat on the branch. Carefully, to do something with caution. Example, he carefully crossed the street.
Great review. Now, let's move on to another story. This one is a bit longer and has more action. The Adventure at the Lake. One summer afternoon, Jake and his little sister Lily went to the lake for a picnic. They packed sandwiches, fruit, and a bottle of lemonade. When they arrived at the lake, they spread out a blanket and sat down. The sun was shining brightly, and the water sparkled. "Let's go for a swim," Jake said excitedly. "Okay," Lily agreed. They both ran to the water and jumped in. The water was cool and refreshing. After swimming for a while, they saw a little boat floating nearby. "Look! There's a boat. Let's see if we can borrow it," Jake said. They found the owner of the boat, an old fisherman named Mr. Thomas. He smiled and said, "Sure, you can use the boat. Just be careful and stay close to the shore." Jake and Lily got into the boat and started rowing. They laughed and enjoyed the gentle waves. Suddenly, they saw something shiny in the water. "What is that?" Lily asked. Jake leaned over the side of the boat to get a better look. "It looks like a small treasure chest." They carefully pulled the chest out of the water and opened it. Inside, they found old coins and a note. The note read, "Congratulations! You found the lake's hidden treasure. Enjoy your adventure." Jake and Lily couldn't believe their luck. They rowed back to the shore and showed Mr. Thomas the treasure. "Well done," he said. "This lake has many secrets." Jake and Lily went home that day with a story they would never forget. Wow! What a fun story. Did you notice any new words?
Let's go over a few key vocabulary words from this story. Sparkle, to shine with small flashes of light. Example, the stars sparkled in the night sky. Row, to move a boat using oars. Example, they rowed across the lake. Treasure, a collection of valuable items. Example, pirates often searched for hidden treasure.
Learning new words from stories is such a fun way to expand your vocabulary. And don't worry if you didn't understand every word. The more you listen, the more you'll improve.
Exactly. If you enjoyed today's stories, make sure to listen again and practice. Try to repeat some sentences to improve your pronunciation.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and share it with your friends. We'll be back soon with more stories and English tips.
Until next time, keep learning and keep listening.
In our channel, you'll discover engaging story videos and short clips to make learning English even more fun and interactive. Bye for now.
Bye.